My name is Stanley Scott. I'm with the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank, located in Jacksonville, Florida. I want to take this time out to get some correct information put out to the community because we will be voting next month. And I want the community to get the right information so you can make a logical decision. Because we have a lot of pathology in Jacksonville. A lot of pathology. And all of it is not Mayor Curry's fault. But he is responsible because right now he's in leadership. And the most important thing when we're talking about politics, it always begins with the leadership. We hear everybody talking about crime. We're not even really talking about the opioid situation in Jacksonville that's affecting a lot of Caucasian women, kids, and adults. But we'll get back to that. Right now, we must understand that Kerry has a track record. And once again, I want to make sure people understand I'm not here to bash him. I'm just dealing with the facts. Facts that you can look up for yourself. Let's start with his transition team. Look at it. Mayor Kerry said to us, he looked right on the TV. He said, read my lips. He said, let me say it again. Because you know I'm a little slow, so I have to sometimes repeat stuff. Mayor Kerry said, no, when he was running for office, let me correct that, when he was running for office, he said, read my lips. Okay, I started listening. He said to me, in the citizens of Jacksonville, one city, one Jacksonville. Just stay right there for a second. He said, let me get it correct now. One city, one Jacksonville. Do you see that? When you talk about civic and social engagement, look at it for yourself. You are intelligent. You understand what's going on. You can read. Yes. He said one city, one Jacksonville. Okay. When he won election, it was campaign season came up. Donald Trump come to town. And I understand his position as mayor and a leader of a party, the state party of Florida. I can understand his position. But he also could have came, when Obama came to town, if you're talking about one city, one Jacksonville, he could have came out, introduced President Obama, right? And sit down. That was just as easy. He didn't have to get up there and campaign for him or do anything for him because he was concerned about leadership and keeping the promise. The promise. Now let's talk about it once again now. One city, one Jacksonville. Do you see that? No. Look for yourself. The mayor transition team say they're going to do this and do that for the citizens of Jacksonville, for all citizens of Jacksonville. Well, look at his track record. You got to look for yourself, people. You know, like I say, I'm not that smart. You know, so I got a team. I'm with a team of people. The African American Economic Recovery Think Tank. We have about 15 core people where I get information from. It's not my information. One of the most intelligent African American woman I know in this city here is Nikki Bronson. She deals with social policy for the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank. She's on the Truth Commission. She's running for office. So everybody on my team is civic and social engaged. in the city of Jacksonville, not in a neighborhood or community, all over the city. We've been on that since the election, but crime is not the major issue in Jacksonville. Leadership is the major issue. It's about leadership. It's about Kerry leadership or anybody else leadership. It's about, but right now, Kerry, with the help of the Civic Council, calling the shots. And there's imperial evidence that's under his leadership. There has been a lot of corruption. You can look for yourself. You're seeing money being moved, going to the same people who caused this problem that you see in Jacksonville. The opioid situation in Jacksonville, the crime, the poor health condition, the education issues here with the school board. Right? It's more than 10 different things that anybody who was running for office could talk about. It's not just crime. Crime is the end result of a lot of this pathology. The opioid. It's very important, people, that we understand what's going on in this city here. And it requires leadership. Mayor Kerry had promised not only to the African American community, but the whole city. Look at their mothers. I'm talking about the Caucasian mothers in this town. How many sons, daughters, husbands have suffered the cost of burying somebody in Jacksonville? They talk about when it comes to the African American community, we're keeping funeral parlors in business. What you think going on with the opioid situation? The pharmaceutical drugs, all kind of drugs in this city. Look at the quality of life for everybody. You know, you got the mayor and the people that support him. I'm talking about his core people. They got narcotique out there. They got everything they need out there for narcotique for themselves. I will talk about that later. I'll be coming back. Because I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm just here talking about the facts. The facts. Look at his leadership. He failed to talk about the Confederate monuments. Now, let's get right here. He talked. He said nothing. He said nothing about the Confederate monuments, whether he for or against. To see, because really, to be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, everybody should have monuments. But it doesn't do anybody any good. It's a third to 40% of the people can't read. See what I'm saying? We lost here, people. We got focused on the wrong thing. That's only one thing we need to be talking about in Jacksonville. And that's fair leadership. And Kerry's not the first one. Peyton, Delaney, and others for the last 50 years. Especially when it comes to the African American community. But right now, I'm talking about everybody. I'm going to come back later and talk about the African American leadership in 7, 8, 9, and 10 in District 1. I'm asking everybody to go back to the transition report when Mayor Kerry began. And then look for yourself. Then make a decision. I'm talking to Caucasian mothers out here whose sons are dying. That's called an intangible death, meaning that it's more individual family in the individual who took the drugs and died from it, or those who's on the drugs and live a life of pain. It is pain. It is what it is. So we have quite a few issues here in Jacksonville. More than crime. Crime, when we see it on the news all the time, yes, right now, yes, while I'm on the news, I won't talk about that. The news people, to me, as far as I'm concerned, Channel 4 and Channel 12, I don't trust them. They twist this story. They don't put out the whole story. For example, Channel 4 have news, local news all day. You mean you can't develop some shows, community shows, to educate the community? I'm appalled by that. It don't cost that much to put a show together. I'm doing it with a little inexpensive camera and some lighting to get this message out here. We have a lot of resources in this city, and we're not using them. The news, Channel 4 and 12, I do not trust you. Now, once again here, in closing, I want to say this. From the research we have done, information, and the research that we have done is live. When I say live, what I mean by that, we was on point. We was on point when these situations was taking places. When I mean situation, I apologize for that. When the civic engagement was taking place, I and others of the African American Economic Recovery think tank was there. We had the pictures. We had the videos to show you that we was present when this corruption, cronyism, and nepotism took place downtown Jacksonville, in these other entities, JA, JTA, Port Authority. If you look back through their history, and once again, it's very important that we stay on focus here. It's about leadership. The difference between a great, bad, a good community is leadership. Come on, people. That's what it's all about. So you go and do your research here, because of technology today, you can pull up all the information, the news report and all that, and make an intelligent decision about who you want to vote for. And you're an ethical person. Now, if you're an ethical person, change is necessary in Jacksonville. Let me say it again. If you're an ethical person, now, if you're going along with popularity, race, a party, then you're ignorant. That's right, that's ignorance. You want superior data. You want to get that information, make intelligent decisions. Because, as they say many times, elections have consequences. Look at the White House. The discombobulation that's taking place there. People in control of nuclear weapons. And all these people in this country, nobody's saying nothing that matters.